Hello guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, German national team head coach Julian Negelsmann praises Toni Kroos as he calls him the best in Europe in two main aspects, which we will outline as we move further on this episode. So we are going to discuss you on that, and shortly after that, we will turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as after missing footballing action for several weeks or even months, Real Madrid midfield star Dani Ceballos has joined the team training camp ahead of Athletic Club Bilbao, signaling complete recovery ahead of the highly anticipated clash on Sunday. We are going to be discussing you through that as well on this episode as we move forward. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Toni Kroos was the highlight of the recent concluded international break, as the Real Madrid veteran midfielder marked his return to the German national team. Kroos was the star performer in Germany's win over France and the Netherlands, with the former Bayern Munich star bringing much needed composure, experience and leadership in the middle of the pack. Kroos' performances for the German national team have left everyone mesmerized, and national team coach Julian Negelsmann is no exception. Shortly after Germany's win over the Netherlands in the international friendly, Julian Negelsmann heaped praises on Kroos. The young tactician particularly highlighted Kroos' passing, even labeling him as the best midfielder in Europe when it comes to circulating possession. In terms of impact and passing, Toni Kroos is currently by far the best midfielder in Europe, said Negelsmann, who played an integral role in convincing Kroos to come back from retirement to play for Germany. After starring for Germany during the international break, Kroos looks all set to represent the Diamond Shaft in the upcoming European Championship. In the meantime, Kroos will focus on club football, with Real Madrid fighting for La Liga and Champions League titles. There were uncertainties over the future of the midfielder, whose contract at the Bernabeu expires at the end of the season. However, reports claim that Kroos has seemingly decided to continue at Madrid beyond this season and will soon put pen to paper to his one-year extension deal. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid midfielder is back in the team's training ahead of Athletic Club Bilbao clash. Real Madrid were having a rather seamless international break, with no players facing injury risks before Eduardo Camavinga rolled his ankle playing for France against Chile. Fortunately, the Frenchman is not seriously injured and is expected to be part of the squad list for the game against Athletic Club this weekend. He has been an important part for Carlo Ancelotti's midfield, partnering Toni Kroos and Federico Valverde, while Aurelien Tchouameni plies his trade in central defense to fill in the injury holes. Thankfully, Madrid do not have a lot of players injured. Eder Militao, David Alaba and Thibaut Courtois have been nursing ACL injuries, and Dani Ceballos was dealing with a minor muscle injury. Ahead of their game against Athletic Club, Real Madrid had the last training session with limited players, with the international break participants expected to join the team as soon as possible. Ceballos joined this team's training while combining it with individual work to heal his calf injury, as reported by Mundo Deportivo. It could well be back in time with the rest of the squad for the Athletic Club game, but will likely start on the bench. Eder Militao too continued to train with the team like he has for the last 3 weeks. He wants to return to action before the season ends, especially if Madrid advance in the Champions League. The Brazilian would also presumably want to be part of Brazil's squad for the Copa America, and is definitely in with a starting spot as Lucas Baraldo and Fabricio Bruno failed to impress during this fortnight. Unlike David Alaba and Courtois, Militao's injury recovery has been going as expected. Real Madrid will not rush him. The idea is to continue relying on Antonio Rudiger, Nacho and Aurelien Tchouameni, and even Dani Carvajal in center defense, with ample shuffling till the end of the season. And should Militao be ready to participate in some games before Madrid calls curtain, then that would be the icing of the cake. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our latest Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.